Hey guys, and welcome back to the Call of Cthulhu, part 5. Where we left off, we just defeated the Shambler in that kind of gallery. We got another clue that is leading us to the nameless bookstore. The Shambler turned out to be much more than an artwork painted by Sarah Hawkins, as a huge creature came out of the painting to attack Pierce. After a hard fight, the detective managed to send it back into the painting. He later discovered that the dagger he used to repel the creature had been sold to Sanders by a man named Algernon Drake, owner of the nameless bookstore. Pierce decides to pay the library a visit. This is where we got up to last time. As soon as we got in, we saved it. That's why that's not a good sign. Blood on the window is never a good sign.
Where is the bookseller? Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century. Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
Okay, we'll take this slow because I want to at least look at everything. I don't want to miss anything. You know, I don't want to miss anything. Like another book. I'll probably read through them at one point. I just don't want to do it at this very minute. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna have to sneak through here, aren't I? Very messy for a bookstore. Nah, I won't read it.
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
Oh, see? Almost missed all those books. I'm trying to learn out the controls because I'm playing with the pad this time. I've got it plugged in and I couldn't be bothered unplugging it.
What happened here?
Got 2 points I can spend. Strength, investigation, spotted, and... There we go. We need to go through all this as well. Charles Hawkins, age 41, ship owner. Charles Hawkins is alive. Despite its crude and deformed appearance, this thing looked like Hawkins. He attacked Bradley after he recognised him. What could have happened to Charles on the night of the fire? I've never seen a major burns victim in such a state. Something's not right. That's got nothing to do with Burns. He's turning into Davy Jones. Mary Colden, occupation doctor, 32, age 32. Officers Bradley female friend, works as general practitioner at the Riverside Institute. She had figured out long before I arrived that Fuller was involved in illegal activities. She wants to shed full light on the nature of his experiments and believes that helping me to solve the Hawkins case could advance her own investigation. Francis Sanders, age 47, occupation art dealer. Francis Sanders knew Sarah Hawkins so well that he accused her of being the source of his suffering. The man gouged his eyes out with his own hands and smeared the walls of his cell with esoteric symbols. He seemed to be obsessed with a shambler linked to Sarah Hawkins. He died before my eyes in circumstances that I cannot explain. Dr. Fuller, age 52, occupation, Riverside senior physician. Dr. Fuller reigns as the undisputed master of the Riverside Institute and of its cellars, in which he carries out illegal experiments on his patients. I don't know what he has done to me, but I shouldn't be back on my feet soon enough after my fall when the tunnels under the Hawkins mansion caved in. This man is dangerous, and I swear that he knows more about all this business than he's willing to tell. Irene Sanders, age 41, occupation none. It's clear that she holds Sarah Hawkins responsible for the death of her husband, but what I don't understand about Irene Sanders is this mix of sadness and insensitivity. It looks like she had given up on her husband long before his horrid death in the cellars of the Riverside Institute.
Let's start over. Where did they break in from?
I don't think it was... No, it wasn't blood, it was just a broken window.
Blood. Seems like amateur work.
Oh, it's partially right.
Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably. This burglar seems to be rather clumsy. What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene?
An idiot?
What happened that made the burglar flee before? What killed all these animals? What the... Charles Hawkins? What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins
say someone's
helped
coming.
hide something in this safe. Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to this Sarah Hawkins case.
Oh god, I thought something was going to come after me.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
A page seems to be hidden here. It is possible to read. If somebody finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I'm in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality, in order that they be recovered and burned. The funeral urn must be given to my dear mother, if she is still of this world. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated authors say, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of the imagination. Indeed, despite my reference for organised chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If by chance a person, or should I say a genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination of the safe, I would ask that they deliver its contents into the safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University. The contents of this safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall into the wrong hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the danger that this represents, and that you will act accordingly in any event. I will neither be there to guide you nor to suffer from your actions.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
I bet it's got something to do with the sleeping pills. I bet you.
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
This key that bears the Elder Sign is the only one able to protect your sight. It is in the form of a cylindrical medallion hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star and the branch, whose purpose is to push back the forces of the great old ones, were engraved at its centre. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins that tore it from its last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer in press cutting that mentioned the misdemeanor. The date of the robbery coincides with the last of Hawkins' trips to Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows of the true purpose of the artifact. Try to find it.
Arkham editions. Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of him.
I'm guessing I have to do something
How
with
many
them.
volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of him. Things are not looking good. kind of chalice.
This goblet seems to be very ancient. It seems to be made of gold and decorated with real precious stones. Do the rubies and sapphires make up a specific motif? Not seen anything on it.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Ooh, I need a... Okay, I need to find one of those, was it stylophone or something like that plays the cylinders? Or can I just... Oh wait, it's found something.
A strange amulet. I have a feeling I'd better not touch it.
Oh, but I want to touch it. Here we go. Let's try the first one.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Wait a minute. Stones set in gold.
The chalice of knowledge.
Okay, but there's no code, or... Is there? I'll come back to that one.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold.
Red drops.
To be the guardian of the Grail.
The chalice of knowledge.
We'll start by that. 1, 2, 4, 5. 5. 1 should be 5. If I got this right, 1 should be 5.
I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Okay, let's see here. Five.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Okay, they're making this a bit too obvious. Let's see.
The Queen has little protection.
The Queen's there. 3. I think. Wait, let's see. Yeah, 3. Literally, I thought this was going to be like a harder puzzle. Three. Final one. At least I think I'm doing this right.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
So I need...
Dear friend, I thank you again
Arkham
for the anthology of the works
and
of
I need
Arkham editions that you sent me.
Volume 9.
Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors,
Horrors
seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
What did Drake say about this collection?
When first published in 1908, Debbie was only 18 years old. This volume is part of the Arkham Anthology, a luxurious collection of treatises and works of... Okay. I've got this one, but now what? There's no... seems to be... Unless I have to put in 9. That is the 9th... Oh yes! After everything that's gone on, you would not leave your back to any strange symbols. Oh, don't say we're back in the Institute. In the nameless bookstore, Pierce traced the trail of an attempted burglary. He discovered that Charles Hawkins was behind the attempt. Pierce opened the bookseller's safe to find what the letter and Sarah Hawkins had hidden there. A book covered in human skin lied inside, irresistibly attracted the detective. When he opened it, his mind was projected into another body. Oh, thank God, because I swear if they put us back into the Institute where we have to escape from. I'm actually glad nothing actually came after us that time, because I don't know, I'm on edge. Every time after the Shambler incident, I'm just expecting something to jump out from every book we open.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course.
Oh, well, the
I'll
woman.
see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
What can you tell me about him?
He was highly agitated an hour ago. We were about to tie him down when he fell asleep. 10 minutes ago, he curled up into a fetal position. I thought he was waking up, but no.
Is this before? Was this when we was in the thing?
Show me his file.
That's not possible.
Don't tell me Dr. Fuller has taken this file as well. We need it.
That's why I called you. This man's ailment has been hidden from us.
Come on now. What was he treated for?
An intoxication, I was told. After inhaling chemicals.
What are his symptoms?
His temperature has been going down. His skin losing its color. His body rigid. I closed his eyes myself. They were glassing over. I didn't want them to dry out, and I couldn't bear to look at the expression on his face.
You did well. Don't worry. Let's stay professional, if you will. I don't recognize him. Did he just arrive on the island?
He said he worked on the docks, but not with Captain Fitzroy. I think he works for Ms. Baker.
Alright, it's not us.
You know, the woman at the head of their gang. They call her Cat.
Oh, I see.
Do you have other questions?
That'll do for the time being.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Did you inject him with a tranquilizer?
No, Doctor. Not me, not anyone. Our stock is empty, yet again.
Again? But there was enough for the whole island.
More and more people are suffering from insomnia. We can't refuse to help.
Of course.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Very well. I'll examine him. Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky.
He's turning into an octopus.
30-year-old subject, severe hypothermia, erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums, necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is,
Ooh, yes.
this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes.
He needs water.
Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't
Bitch slap him.
appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide
lock him up.
with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
His limbs, his body temperature. I don't know what experiments you've undertaken, but this is going too far.
Oh, I sense some excitement beneath your indignation. Could it be you wish to join me in my scientific endeavors?
You are a brilliant physician, Dr. Fuller, but this man has the attributes of some kind of animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will
He's
not
a
let
nutter.
you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
Mum. Okay, so now I'm controlling her.
Hay fever. What's he doing here?
Doctor, please. My chest.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation.
I thought I had to move
Nurse?
towards it.
Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
It would be so good to be that knowledgeable, you know, to be a doctor.
The whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out. I'll just sleep a bit more.
What is the boiler room key doing here? The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
Well, pick it up.
The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it. Intoxication from breathing organic vapors. Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble. Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I'm sorry. Dr. Fuller is a very busy man.
Well, is there anyone else who can tell us what's going on?
She's our only family, you know? And we can't even see her medical file.
Don't worry. I'm aware our institution
I'm a
is not
doctor.
always welcoming. But your mother is in good hands. I'll tend to her myself, and keep you informed at once. Would that suit you?
Well, that sure sounds great to us, Doctor. Thank you.
But those are just words, so we're not budging.
Very well. At least I'll know where to find you.
I think I know which... I think it's down here. Here we go.
Ah, so there's Harding. She's still sleeping. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
So, Doctor, have you been able to examine our mother?
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
Chin.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
Bradley.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
I thought we trusted each other.
Really, Marie?
Excuse me.
Can you swear to me that you're not intending something reckless?
It's because I respect you that I won't lie to you.
Is there something I should know?
You better tell me about your symptoms.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh, there's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Dr. Colden.
Okay. Storage room. Gotta go in there. Administration. Pharmacy.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch Donovan?
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show. Dr. Colden?
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Okay, this is where I was.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Am I supposed to follow that?
I don't have any business in the boiler room.
You do now. I know where the key is, so I'm going to try see if I can get that.
The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
Is this that Donovan's desk? Maybe she's messing with her on purpose.
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, and Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
So it's Donovan and Fuller that's doing all
We've
this.
been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
I bet you they're encouraging this. I bet you that they're helping whatever's happening along.
Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I've done an exam. Deborah is looking after him.
Oh, I've done it.
And we had a patient come up from the psychiatric wing. Were you able to see him?
Oh. What state is he in now?
You should go see for yourself, Doctor.
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
Is that our guy? Pierce. No, I'm looking for some other guy.
Mrs. Sanders?
Hi,
Why
sir.
did nobody tell me about her admission?
I'm not seeing the guy that she wants me to look at, but... Okay, I can just get into here.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do. Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Ah, bitch slapper. Distract Donovan, cut off the water. So I know what I need to do now. I need to distract Donovan.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Okay, okay.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
There's loads of tools here on the floor. Can't use Donovan, she's a tool.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Can I ask Bradley?
Is everything all right, Ethan?
Yeah, I know I should go.
I will work until late.
Oh. All right.
Find a tool.
Dr. Colden?
What could I use?
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest.
I agree with you. She is a witch.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag.
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Okay, so I can't go down there. I need to find something to open. I need to find something to use on that wheel. I bet you that Doctor, as I said, I bet you that Dr. Fuller is helping whatever happened along.
In theory, this is where we hang the key to the boiler room. Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
Yeah, so I'm looking for something else.
Dr. Colden?
I'll just sleep a bit more.
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks. Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
Here we go.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Okay. Here we go.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
At last, the missing files must be hidden here.
Need to be quick.
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle. I've unlocked something. Patient
That was
files.
easy.
I was right.
Conclusions, session number 17. Patient, Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It's fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection. I must go back to the basement.
Yeah, I made it. Okay. Go down into the psychiatric wing. I guess I'm not allowed down here. They're locked. Hello.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Ooh. You bastard.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around.
It's the
slowly. Talk, filthy thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot!
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead!
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we?
Oh, you seem to calm
Whose
down.
life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait! No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go! Rescue the doctor!
Thank you, Drake.
Yeah, I did it! I'm making friends! The book projected Pierce into the body of Dr. Colden. The detective watched helplessly as Bradley's friend carried out her inquiry, confronted with the experiments of Fuller. She got into his office and discovered that the director of the Riverside Institute was hiding information on if not the body of Sarah Hawkins, but she was discovered by Fuller. Pierce must save her before it's too late. Also, this must have been just happening at the same time after the mine.
I pray that Colden is really here. And alive. An old diary.
I need to really read those. That's still locked. I bet you Sarah's body's in there. Anyway, that's where I'll be calling it for this episode. We got quite a bit done. We searched the bookstore, we saw the puzzle in there, and then we found the book which projected us into that Dr. Colden's body, where we discovered that it was the Dr. Fuller that's been enhancing the experiments, where his mutation's been taking place. He's been helping it along, like studying it, doing it, perfecting his own drugs from watching these mutations. Instead of doing anything against them, he's been helping it along. So I don't know if he actually knows what's happening, or if he's trying to figure it out, or if he's just trying to, study this. In the next episode, I'm guessing in the next episode, we're going to attempt to try save Dr. Colden and try figure out more about Dr. Fuller. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please like and subscribe and share my channel, and I hope to see you in my next video. Cheerio!